And hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to another edition of the Other People Show, the first edition of 2025. I'm Adam, joined tonight by
Amber.
Nemo.
and we're gonna have a good show tonight. We had a good real talk. That was one of the best discussions we've had. It's in a while, a couple weeks. But tonight we have some interesting things that we want to talk about. Now, have you all had what's been going on since last time that we saw everyone? Oh, before we go, forgot about this. Before you go do anything, please go like and subscribe to the Other People Show. YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Instagram, and not TikTok because I deleted the app.
It's already back up.
I know you can't re-download it.
It's off the App Store.
Yeah, I was a dummy.
Well, I'm glad I didn't get it.
That'd be alright.
I
They're gonna
downloaded
miss
the app
us.
so
I know.
people could send me TikToks, and that way I could view them.
See, now I can't even watch them when they're sent to me. I can log on to TikTok.com, and that still works. And it's still, but but I never did really make videos on there. I should have, but I never did. If it comes back, we will. We will.
It'll be back.
It will be, I'd say.
Honestly, I don't think it will. Cause
You don't think so?
People seem to forget that Donald Trump. They're like, Trump got his TikTok back, but he's the one that invoked the ban on the damn app in the first place.
I saw. So we'll see what happens. So it said what, 70 days, 75 days originally?
I thought it was 90.
Well, I heard 90, and then I heard 75.
Yeah, it's 75.
Was it? Did it change?
Yeah.
So
I'm not too worried about it.
No.
I never get on TikTok.
no, I didn't. I was like, I have enough that I scroll through.
Yeah.
But I can understand. I guess if people made a lot of money on there, they'd be upset.
Oh yeah.
I can understand that. So everything's been going pretty well. Did you all get snowed in at all during all this snow?
Yeah, plenty.
Dude, kids.
He had to
and
ride
stuff, man.
to his grandma's on a four-wheeler just to get there.
Really?
I had to go pick my papa up one day. They were out of groceries, man. I had to go pick him up, take him out to get groceries, and dude, I didn't think I was gonna make it back and forth. He had to ride the four-wheeler like 2 miles in
Really?
freezing weather, dude. 5
Yeah,
10
and
degrees.
he's almost 80.
Yeah.
So you all had to drive the four-wheeler or all the way?
He drove the four-wheeler up, met me in the car at this church up above his house, and I had to drop him out to get groceries, man. And, dude, you should have seen me and my papa trying to grocery shop, bro. Neither one of us is grocery shop by ourselves, and probably our adult
Keep in mind,
lives.
this thing just turned 73 back on the 13th.
Yeah.
Wow. So you all had to take it all the way to the grocery
We're
store?
in Walmart, and we're
No, he
"Where
parked
is
it and
everything?"
got in our car.
Man,
Oh.
a total of 8 things on this list, and me and Papa was in Walmart bro, where's everything at?
It's hilarious. Well, see, I thought in my mind I had you were on the four-wheeler all the way to Walmart carrying groceries back on it. The snow.
I know Walmart like the back of my hand, so it don't take me no time to get through to.
Now, did you all do any of that snow angel
No.
thing?
Oh, no.
No.
The snow challenge night.
Yeah.
No, I did that. I did that once a long time ago on Jeremy's wedding day.
Yeah,
My
that
friends,
wasn't
Oh,
on
kids.
purpose either. That
Really?
was an accident, bro. The night I got married, David's
I just got too soft.
yeah.
Oh,
he's
okay.
and
Stripped down
dude,
my skivvies.
So he had food stamps at the time. And
Right.
he's like, hey dude, I'll beat you this next hand in poker. And
I'm just
No.
waiting
He
on
lost
everything,
like
so I had
50
to find
bucks
ways to
in
get
food
out of
stamps.
it.
I wish that I hadn't had the bad tooth because I would have done it because that was a lot of views. Did you see the views that some of these things were getting?
I know, man.
I was like,
I know.
views? But I did see the following week when the temperatures were 0 that nobody was out there doing it.
David's the one that made this, dude. I'm not kidding you. The dude was out in
people were
freezing
doing it like
temperature.
that.
He tried to jump in the snow, and the snow was frozen. And he's in his boxers, and he jumps, and
There was
just
maybe
pow.
centimeters snow on the ground. Whenever I did.
He's like, man, will come and get me.
Now, do you all typically like the snow or no?
No.
No, it can go somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm already ready for it to be warm.
No,
Yeah.
I lived on a tropical island for 2 years of my life, and I think about that every day. I look at this stupid snow.
I know. I'm over the snow as soon as I see it coming on the radar toward
Ready
us.
for
I'm like,
heat.
no, go upward.
Fancy pants,
Go
Fresh
upward.
McGee over here.
I was spoiled. I pretty
I
much
can
had
imagine.
the whole
Well,
world
see,
in
the other day
me.
I had thought about going, I thought about going like down to like, Florida, but then I see Florida had snow.
Yeah, they're getting it
Yeah.
right now.
And I was like, thank goodness I didn't go down
Alaska's
there.
clear and like 65 right now. Imagine how cheap a flight to Alaska is.
Yes. That's where everyone wants.
You know what? It's snowing
Seasons.
in Louisiana and Florida. I wonder how them gators are feeling.
Are they frozen in the
Probably.
lake? Are they frozen down there?
Do they hibernate? Do they
I
shut
think
down
they
like
Or
do.
they
robots
like
do?
goldfishes.
They can
That's what we
hibernate.
need to be asking, because if they can't survive freezing water,
They're
they
probably
don't.
pretty mad right
You're,
now.
Yeah.
You're telling me you're an alligator and you're like 87.5 feet long and a goldfish outlived you in cold temperatures, did you?
Well,
Nemo's outliving you.
Now who's the clown?
Right. So, what are some things I was going to? We'll jump into.
You're funny.
What about some things that like annoyances that people have? Do you have any pet peeves or annoyances that really get on you?
Now this is okay.
Chewing out the chomping of the food.
Yeah,
Yes.
so like
I want to hit people.
I might get put under fire for this one.
Uh-oh.
But my thing is I worked at home at McDonald's, and we got them boards and drive-through that literally shows you what you're ordering. Please, for love of God, people, before you pull off from them boards, read the board and see what was put down on there, and quit saying it should have been this, that, and the other. We got some people that, quite frankly, can't hear too well and don't always put down the right stuff. So please read the board for us.
We used to have at the movie theater.
Just
We
a
would-
PSA.
Things
No, I
would
don't-
go by so much faster.
I don't know if you all went to Coburg movie theater at all, or any movie theater. When you walk up, it used to have the marquee, and it had what the movie is, and then the show times above it. 1, 3, 7, 9,
That
whatever.
was like standard for all theaters.
I would think. But then people would ask, they would look up at their, be like, what time does so-and-so start? Now, I got to a point where I would just point upward. And then they would call like the number to get the show times through the phone. And at the very end of the number it said, for more information, call inside. Then they would call inside and ask what time the show time started. And I'm like, you had to listen to them to get this number.
Oh my God, dude.
So I just quit putting the number at the end of it.
I don't blame you. I can't pick anything because I
What are you
literally,
doing?
like, everything annoys me.
Like
Everything.
name like one. Like what,
Turn
just
signals, or lack of
Oh, yeah.
turn signals, for
I
one.
agree.
People who don't use turn signals, people who don't look twice before they cross the street.
or if they follow you too closely with your
Yes.
bright lights on
Yes!
for long periods of time when there's nowhere to pull off.
Or when they're just standing in the middle of the aisle with their cart and they're not doing nothing.
You know what
Just-
grinds my gears? Let me
Slow
tell you
down,
something.
slow down. We ain't got those copyrights, right?
You want to really know what grinds my gears?
Somebody might get mad and try to sue you.
Somebody's gonna get real mad right here in a minute, because I'm not gonna say any names. One chick that has that shop across from her shop, she asked me to come and do a plumbing job. All right, the whole time I'm doing this plumbing job, bro, I bought new blades for my saw. Wasn't even my saw. I had
Right.
to borrow a saw from my papaw. I'm cutting cast iron pipes. So all I needed her to do was go and get a firm coat. It's a little piece of rubber that's got 2 washer clamps on it, and you tighten it up, and it's a clean out. It's everything. It's a coupling, whatever. All right, so all I needed was for her to go and get this simple $20 part, and she leaves and stays gone for like 4 hours. Her shop's flooded with poo-poo water because her sewer pipe was busted.
That's not good.
Her tenant that was living up above us, we told her not to flush the toilet or run any water at all. She decides to flush the toilet, and guess what? Bunch of poo-poo water comes out and goes all over this antique furniture And so I'm not there to move furniture. I'm there to do plumbing.
Right.
I end up helping these two dudes that she had hired to move furniture. I ended up helping them carry a bunch of stuff out of there because it had water on it.
Right.
Sewer water. And, alright, so she's standing there the whole time, dude, before she finally left to go get this stuff, telling us to do this and do that and do that. And I'm like, dude, if you know how to do my job better than me, why aren't you doing it?
Right.
Why am I here? And you want to know what?
I know, I can't stand people who micromanage.
You didn't.
No. 4 hours of swimming and...
That's what I just said. Take this job.
Exactly.
Can't stand
Take
people
this job and shove it.
who like to aggressively remind you to do something.
Yeah, it's like, dude, if you, I mean, why did you call me if you know how to plumb?
Right.
Why are you in here telling me how to do
That is
reminding me to
annoying.
do
That is
something
very
you don't
annoying.
I
want
know
to?
nobody that can swim through dookie water better than I can, I promise.
Oh, there's, I don't do this kind of thing anymore, and I don't advocate it. But I used to have more of a temper when I was younger, and if I ordered, ordered something and it had mayonnaise, that would always annoy me.
Mm-hmm.
Just the mayonnaise mainly, because a pickle, I can take a pickle off. Tomato,
You can't.
but
you can't take
usually I would always get with mayonnaise on it.
Yeah.
Them sauces, they soak into that bread.
Yep.
And Dairy Queen, this is many, many years ago. No one works there now that did then. But they had done this about 3 different occasions. So on the 4th occasion, they had done it. I drove back around. They opened the window. Can I help you? And I threw the sandwich in there at them. And I drove off. I did.
Now, here's
Not a good thing to do.
Here's your one thing that annoys me.
But it didn't hit anyone. I saw it go through like the whole thing.
You didn't do good. You should have
So-
hit somebody with it. It'd been better if it just stuck
Mayonnaise on their
out.
face. So I would never do that with you, David, because you always get the coffee right.
Well, I mean, I don't get to make the coffees whenever I'm in the window.
Oh.
I mean, sometimes
I would never go
I
throw it through.
Typically, whoever's behind me making coffee is, typically good at it. So I don't ever have to worry about none of that crap. But no, something that does annoy me. Another thing that annoys me is people who take things way too literally. And one example being, I've always had texture issue with vegetables. So whenever I go to these fast food restaurants and order a burger, it has to be mayo only.
Right.
I got my mom to get me a kid's meal from Burger King one time. I was like 8 years old.
Yeah.
It had everything on it: ketchup, mustard, pickles, and onions. My mom, being who she is, she went back to the drive-thru, got us a free kids meal, made sure, hey, it's supposed to be mayo only.
Right.
Well, whoever they had making that burger took that way too literally.
Only mayo.
Dude, I took a bite of that burger and I took a drink of mayo.
No, nothing. He said only mayo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I did. An 8-year-old me took a drink of mayo because I guess somebody got mad because they had to remake a sandwich that they
that's
made.
You know what would have been
hilarious.
funny, David? If they just gave you a bag with mayo packets in it.
My papa gave me a bag of ketchup packets from Hardee's for my birthday when I turned 8.
One time we went through the.
That's not a brag.
It's just relevant.
We went through the McDonald's in Big Stone one time and ordered, maybe 40 chicken McNuggets, and they put it in 2 boxes. When we opened the second box, there wasn't any McNuggets in it.
Oh my god.
So we drove back around and they put McNuggets in it. But yeah, they gave us an empty box.
They should have at least gave you another box.
I know. So we've got a scene tonight.
Oh, no.
Do y'all want to do the scene or do board
Let's
games?
do it.
You want to do the scene?
Let's do the
Okay,
scene.
we'll do the scene.
I'm going to whoop David.
Oh, before we do that, do you all know who Ray Stevens is?
No.
Ray Stevens? He was like a,
Dude.
what's his
I know
birthday
Stevie Ray
today?
Vaughan.
I do too, man. He's pretty cool.
Oh, Ray Stevens used to put out these like these comedy songs, and he had one about like this Mississippi squirrel. I can't believe y'all have never heard that one before.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of that before?
No.
Oh. But it seems like something like your mom and dad may have like. Let's see if y'all have ever heard this one before.
My mom and dad had been together in a while.
Well, this was back in the 80s.
Oh, dude.
I feel like I've heard this song.
Have you heard this before?
This sounds familiar.
Sounds like
Sounds
something
like
Papa would listen
No,
to.
it sounds like something my mom would have freaking played.
Yeah, yeah, her too.
A squirrel's getting loose in church. Have you ever heard this, David?
It sounds very
Oh,
familiar. I'm enjoying it though. You know it's giving though? It's giving that YouTube video. I will not do cocaine. That's what it's giving.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's hilarious.
Let's see. So you all have been presented. Well, not yet. You all are going to be presented with a scene. It's a scene from a movie that came out in 2007. Let's see.
Gotta get my acting voice now.
2007.
Let's see. We're going to do. We gotta.
Does that really be the scene?
We'll have a. We'll have an intro for this segment soon, but right now we'll just use this. This is the. So this is Guess the Scene, everyone. We want all the audience to message in and put in the comments.
Watch it not even be a 20th century.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
I know you.
I don't think it is. So I've handed over some dialogue from Jeremiah and David.
So I'm
You're the one in whatever color's highlighted.
Sugar.
Okay.
I don't know what that says.
What's my name?
Let's see.
Tigger.
What's my name again?
What is your name on there? Yeah.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Chigger, right? Or is it?
Is it chigger or sugar?
I'm not sure.
It's a bag of cashews.
I'm not sure.
Alright.
All right, let me get the score
I'm
pulled up
assuming
here.
David is the.
Now, they have not seen this. They have probably not seen the movie, but they do not know what movie this is
I have
from
no idea, dude.
at all.
So do I have to be mean or what? Am I like?
However you interpret it.
Okay.
All right.
So I start.
And action.
How much?
69 cents.
This and the gas?
Y'all getting your rain up your way?
What way would that be?
I seen you was from Dallas.
What business is of yours, dude? I'm from Frando.
I didn't mean nothing by it.
Didn't mean that.
It was just passing the time.
I guess that passes for manners in your cracker view of things. Beat.
Well, sir, I apologize. If you don't want to accept that, I don't know what else I can do for you.
Register closes.
Will there be something else?
I don't know. Will there? Beat. The proprietor turns. Calls.
Quit reading.
Shoot. Oh, stairs.
Is something wrong
With what?
with anything?
Is that what you're asking me? Is there something wrong with anything? The proprietor looks at him uncomfortable.
Will there be anything else?
You already asked me that.
Well, I need to see about closing.
We'll see about closing.
Yes, sir.
What time you close?
Now we close now.
Now is not a time. What time you close, bro? Come on, man.
Generally around dark. At dark.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
Sir?
I said you don't know what you're talking about. What time you go to bed?
Sir?
You bit deaf, won't you? I said what time you go to bed.
Well, I say around 9:30, somewhere around 9:30.
Well, I guess I come back then.
Why would you be coming back? We'll be closed.
You said that.
Well, I need to close now. Yes, I do. Yeah, wait. No.
You're supposed to read that.
Yeah.
You live till all your life. I'm on the wrong page.
I have no clue.
I should have printed me a copy as well, but I don't have.
Where am I at? Hold up.
Oh.
Wait, how did...
Yeah, something's wrong
What
with
are
it.
y'all doing? Well,
Yeah, wait, how did that happen?
botched experiment.
Yeah.
Hold up a minute. You mind your business over there.
I mean, it's possible I stapled it wrong.
Right there? You live in the house behind the store.
Yes, I do.
You live there all your life?
This was my wife's father's place originally.
You married into it.
We lived in Temple, Texas for many years, raised a family there in Temple. We come out here about 4 years ago.
You married into it.
If that's the way you want to put it.
I don't have some way to put it. That's just the way it is, boy. What's the most you've ever lost on a coin toss?
Sir?
The most you ever lost on a coin toss?
I don't know. I couldn't say.
Call it.
Call it?
Yes.
For what?
Just call it.
Well, we need to know what it is we're calling for here.
You need to call it. I can't call it for you. It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't even be right.
I didn't put nothing up.
Yes, you did. You've been putting it up your whole life. You just didn't know it. You know what date it is on this coin?
No.
1958. It's been traveling 22 years to get here, and now it's here. And it's either heads or tails. And you had to say, call it a long beat.
Look, I got to know what I stand to win.
Everything.
How's that?
You stand to win everything, call it.
All right, heads in.
Well done. Sir? Don't put it in your pocket. It's your lucky quarter.
Sir?
Don't put it in your pocket. It's your lucky quarter.
Where you want me to put it?
Anywhere, not in your pocket. Or it'll get mixed up with the others and just become a coin. Which it is. I have no idea.
Was that the scene? So do you all want to hear the scene?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is.
We probably both said all this shit.
Play Bob Thornton.
No.
We wasn't that far off, honestly, did you?
Do you know what movie that was from?
No.
No Country for Old Men. Have you ever watched that movie?
I don't think so.
Never heard of it? Have you heard of it,
I've
Amber?
heard of it, but I've never watched it.
Yeah, so did that scene play out on there like you thought it was?
Yeah.
No, if you don't know what's
Seemed
happening,
like two dudes sitting at a table at a cafe or something, talking some stupid.
well, in reality, have you seen this, David?
No.
In reality, the guy that's talking about the coin is a psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
And before he kills people, he has the victim pretty much flip the coin.
Like Two-Face
And
from Batman.
yeah. And the old man didn't have any idea what was going on, but he usually had, I forgot what he had. He had some kind of weapon, and he would just like put it up to their head and it just blows their brains out.
Oh,
It's a good movie. It's got Tommy Lee Jones and
Okay,
Woody
Tommy
Harrelson.
Jones, okay.
Woody Harrelson's in it. Josh Brolin. So it's
Oh,
good.
man.
It's pretty
Good.
It's
Good
pretty.
cast.
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
Woody Harrelson happen to play the psychopath?
No.
No?
Javier Bourdain or Bourdon. He's the bad guy.
We got to do
Bad
more
guy.
of them. I like them.
Yeah. So that's kind of what how they go. We'll see if anybody in the replay knows what movie that's from. And it's already 11:30. It's been a good show. We'll get to some of these other topics next time.
Well,
So
we can go ahead and make the announcement of my show name.
yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So David has been working on behind the scenes a podcast show, a show of his own, dedicated more towards the anime section, correct?
Anime scene, yeah.
Scene and
We'll cover anything from shows to movies. you know.
okay. So what have you come up with your this is the debut announcement.
I know I originally said to everybody it was going to be like, it was going to be a reference to anime I really like. Well, I didn't end up getting to do originally what I wanted to, which was going to be Appalachian Anime Ultra, but I went and looked, and there's actually a anime network in Japan called Ultra Anime.
Oh, okay.
Already based off the anime that I was trying to name it after, base it off of also.
Right.
And then I was going to try to stick with just Appalachian Anime, which is already a podcast with that name.
Okay.
Doing the same thing, basically.
Okay.
Just don't know where it's actually centered at. But it's what it's going to be called. It's called Big Anime.
Okay.
Based off of Big O.
Okay. Do you have a debut date that you want to start on?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I got the next 3 days off, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably set the pages. If you can, actually, I'm gonna get you to make the logo for my Facebook page, because I don't know how to do any of that.
I got
design and
someone
stuff
that
like
can do that for you.
You got somebody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mitch?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Shout out to Mitch.
Yeah, shout out
to. If anybody needs anything like that done, graphic design and bands, if you just want something done, just hit Mitch up. Mitchell Griffin.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yeah,
Is he in the band also?
Yeah.
Okay.
Season of the Witch.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I thought so.
He's a drummer.
That's what I thought. Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He also he
Drums
has
good,
drum lessons. He teaches drum lessons at the music school right here in Norton.
And the
Okay.
other one I think it's just like next door.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It is. Now, I saw also where Jeremiah had went. Was it yesterday you went live playing guitar?
Oh yeah.
I would have joined, but I was
Oh yeah, you're
on my way back from Grundy.
Yeah, you told me that. That's all right, dude. Shoot, I was just.
But yeah.
around. I ended up wearing a blister on my finger playing so hard.
Really?
It's not, man.
Really?
Yeah, I'll probably be out for
a little while.
about 2 more hours.
I only made him get off the line because I messaged him like twice, and I was gonna call him because all I was trying to do was get him to come smoke Smackerburger.
Yeah, I remember when I first started, when I took guitar lessons, I knew my fingers would callus over.
Oh, yeah.
But, and they did for a little while. But then it got to a point where they were just hard on the end. And
Dude, I'm wanting to, me and her stepdad, and I guess her too, we're going to start a little podcast here soon.
Okay.
We'll share it and all that.
Yeah,
but,
it's called
also,
Blunt Talk.
Yeah.
oh, yeah, I saw something about that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. I'm also, besides that, I'm gonna start a broadcast for sports.
Okay.
Every sport: hockey, baseball, basketball, football, college, NFL. It don't matter.
Okay.
Professional or non-professional.
Very
I just
cool.
want to do something, and I'm gonna call it the Blitz Keg.
Okay. And I saw the Washington.
Oh man, we're going to the championship, bro. If we win this one, it's Super Bowl time, man.
And wasn't this the first time since what, like the?
1991. Dude.
Okay, I knew it was
91 season. I wasn't even alive, dude. I've been pulling for these guys since that I know of since 98, 99.
Wow.
And I've never even got to hardly see them win a playoff game.
No, when I lived up there, they didn't do good at all.
Oh, guess what? Another thing, they're moving back to RFK Stadium.
I thought
in
so.
DC, dude.
I thought so.
They're leaving
Maryland.
Arlington, Virginia, and going to back to RFK hopefully in about 2026, 2027.
Did you hear what they're holding at RFK in June? Warped Tour.
Oh yeah.
Are they?
Tour is
Yeah.
coming to RFK
Okay.
Stadium.
That's going to be awesome.
I've only got to
They're
go to
already
Warped Tour
sold
just
out.
one time. I went.
Well, you're lucky.
I went
The
in-
only tickets left available are for
I went
November
in,
in Florida.
2013. It was
13. Oh man,
It's like
asking
$400. Yeah, $400 for 2-day tickets.
It was. Well, see, I was going out with this girl. And I knew some of the bands, but she knew way more than
That's
I
what I
knew.
want to do.
And yeah, we went down. We went down that day.
It's like it would cost us almost $1,000 to go to Warped Tour.
Is that how much it costs now?
It's
It's
expensive.
$450
Yeah.
per ticket for 2 days.
Huh.
Yeah, I said if I go, I want to pay $40 and get like a heat stroke.
Yeah.
And be in the back.
I don't even know how much it costs for us to go. I don't remember it being that much, but
experience.
Warped Tour used to be like 25, 30 bucks.
I was going to say I think it was like 50 at most.
Yeah, and
Like
that's for like all 3 days. It's like that. I mean,
Oh, dang.
wherever they go, it's usually
Which we just went
2 days.
for one day. We
If
just
you
went one
if you
day.
like gym bands, you can spend $650 for your wristband parking and camping, and go 4 days to Rothbury, Michigan, to Electric Forest.
Oh wow.
Did you ever hear of the string cheese incident?
They are good, dude.
That's their festival.
I do
Okay.
want to
It's a
go
lot of
to
EDM
that.
music,
They
but
have a
yeah,
festival in
I love it.
Damascus. It's up
Love
in
it.
near
People are great music.
Damascus. It's like
Spring
Tent City.
Horizon would come there and
They
do the
pop up with
cut-up.
all these tents right around Damascus.
Yeah.
And
They-
they,
they
have a
do like
big music festival. I don't know when or
Like
where.
offbeat guest
It's called
artists.
Gathering.
Yeah.
Huh.
Bunch
Well,
of
guys.
hippies.
It's been a good show, and thanks for listening on 92.5 WLSD The Vault. Go to WLSDradio.com, Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, The Other People's Show. And next week will be 8mm on Real Talk.
Tune in or tune out.
You all have a good week.
See you guys. Have a good weekend.